Initially, I did see that I was starting to snore, which is certainly unattractive, and it's also, disturbing to bedfellows, or bedfellow in my case, and family members. So that was my original thought, was to try to, cure the snoring part of the apnea. One day I took a power nap, love power naps, and one day I took a power nap, and what woke me up was the sound of my own snoring. So, and yes, my husband definitely said that I was snoring, so. Took it right from here. Sharon set me up, very easy, kind of just a little device that you wear for the one night, and by the next day she had the results for me. Mine were initially a 5.7, and basically what that translates to is that every hour, 5.7 times, I literally stopped breathing. Well, the first thing I did was I did speak with my medical doctor about it. She's been my doctor for a long time, and I explained to her that I'd gone through the testing. And she first of all couldn't believe that a dentist was someone who was going to diagnose this, just in terms of how much that meant that the practice cares about its patients. And then she was thrilled to find out that it was such an easy fix in terms of having the device made, as opposed to some of the other more cumbersome ways that have always been the only way you could cure it or, manage it in the past. I retested last night, and once again, very easy. Sharon set me up with the machine. I brought it home, slept with it last night, and as of now, and of course, obviously I was wearing the device, so that was the whole idea. We wanted to see how well the device was working. And I was at a 2.5, which is considered to be well below normal. Well, I think one of the things that I noticed about this is that you don't realize how good you weren't feeling until you see how good you are feeling. In other words, I think some of the results of the apnea were very insidious. Sometimes you may just think, well, I'm tired because I worked hard, or I'm tired because I'm getting older, or, I don't feel as mentally sharp because there's just so much going on. And yet, really, the first night that I wore this device, the next morning I saw a difference. It was that instantaneous. I actually said to myself, is it mind over matter, or am I talking myself into this? But there's absolutely no question that I used to wake up almost every day with some sort of a headache, like a residual kind of headache, the kind of headache where you're saying, can't wait to have a cup of coffee. Still love my coffee, but if I had to, I could go the morning without it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you didn't need that jolt to get you going because you were just clear-headed. Definitely the energy level, stamina level is much improved. I find that, whereas before, if I would get through a day of work, all I could think about was, let me just go home and collapse. Whereas now, if I have to stop at the food store on the way home, or, do some little errand or whatever, it's not an overwhelming task. It's, something that I can definitely handle. So I definitely just feel, I don't know, just better all over, happier.